Thank you so much, Yinsu. Yes, I've got Benkai here with me on the interview stage to talk about the match that we just saw go down. Quite a long match. First of all, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, man.
You're very welcome. Now I want to talk a little bit. We're going to start with the elephant in the room, man. We just saw a game of Pearl to open this up. I wasn't quite expecting to see it this early in the tournament, especially not as a first pick for your opponents. Did that catch you off guard?
Definitely did catch us off guard, just a little bit, but we've been practicing it too, so we kind of have our own game plan going into it, so we weren't that worried, you know.
We could see that some of the ideas in those first couple rounds. We're seeing Jing challenge for A-Long with the blast packs down, really putting Chico on the back foot with the Viper. It was really fun to watch some of the ideas this early game of Pearl, but not everything went according to plan, right? 5-0 down, things are looking a little shaky. You win a round and then call your second pause, so you're out of timeouts in the first half. You know, at 5-1 calling that timeout, what's going on in the team speak?
The very first timeout was just our coach telling us to calm the nerves because we were a bit like tense. Sure. And the second one was kind of just telling us what they're doing and how we can adjust to it. So it wasn't that bad that we used both our timeouts. I think we needed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, you say you needed it. You slowed the game down after that, right? We saw Forsaken get back-to-back triple kills, and all of a sudden you were right back into the map, tying it up 5-5, and then tying up the half to close it out. And a really impressive performance, but I want to focus on your opponents for just a moment, because when you're prepping for this game, you obviously expected a slightly different roster to be fielded on the stage. And I wanted to ask, did that affect you today, playing up against Smoggy instead of Life?
Not really. We figured that even if they brought in a stand-in, the concept is still going to be the same. So we're still going to follow the game plan that we came up with in the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. Let's swing on to map number 2 then, because we had an Icebox pick coming out of you guys. That one made a little bit more sense, I guess, but we didn't see it at Masters a ton. I think you only played it once in the Grand Finals against FPX. So there's not a ton of tape out there on you. So when your opponents were preparing for you, it's not like they could necessarily see everything you wanted to do. Yet it looked like maybe they had an idea of what was going on. Did you feel red in that game?
I don't think I wouldn't call it like them reading us. It's more like they had like an insane, like I give full credit to them because they played a crazy game on Icebox. Like they played it perfectly, I think. And we weren't ready for a lot of the things that they did. So, you know, it's just what it is sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, look, these guys, they got 10 rounds in the first half there in attack. That's a tough thing to come back from. And for this team as well, coming in showing that level of firepower against you guys, I mean, just been in the finals, I think that must have caught pretty much everyone off guard. Just to finish up here, is this the EDG that you expected? Because coming into today, I saw a 2-0 writing on the walls, and this was an incredible game. Are they a team to be feared now in the lower bracket?
I think they were already a team to be feared to begin with. I think all teams should be treated with that kind of respect over here, and they just proved their point. So,
no, absolutely,
even more so that everyone should be careful with them now.
Well, for sure. Like anybody that can take a map like Icebox out for you guys the way they did and make it as close a series as they did, certainly a strong competitor. But today, you guys were the better team. Now, that means tomorrow, you'll be playing against the winner of Team Liquid and Leviathan. So I want to ask you, ahead of that game, who do you think you're playing tomorrow?
EMEA beat us the last tournament, and the LATAM region always showed us a lot of support. They love us, so I'm going to say Leviathan.
Oh, okay. All right. That hurt my heart a little bit, but it's okay. With that, we'll end this interview. Thank you so much for coming over to the stage, Benkai. Congratulations on your victory, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, back over to the desk, guys.